sounds, and we're happy to have both Emily and Greenness back, catch up, see where we were with them a few months ago, and see what's been going on. Yeah, so I think buckle in. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. You guys feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, oh, I also wanted to say that unfortunately, Ronan McManus, who is going to join us tonight, he's not well. He was at a Greek wedding. He told me over the weekend, and he was asked to sing, and he sang his heart out, and apparently he also sang his throat out. So I'd always thought the most dangerous role in the Greek wedding was to be the Greek husband, but apparently being the singer is also quite dangerous. So sorry, we won't have Ronan on tonight, but he sends his apologies, and hopefully he's listening out there. Maybe he'll drop us a note. Now, have you guys heard Ronan? Because you know his brother. His brother is Elvis Costello, and his whole family is a bunch of singers.
Really?
So, yeah, it's a very musical group over there.
Incredible.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll get Ronan back. So yeah, I hope you feel better and take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon. Yeah, and then what else did I want to share? Oh yeah, on the website we have a pretty cool interview with Glenn Matlock, one of the original Sex Pistols. So check that out. It's on CamdenLive.com. It's one of the new articles there. So that's a pretty cool interview.
That's awesome.
Really interesting guy. Yeah. So he's got a few good stories to talk about. And then yeah, I guess we need to finish the show quickly, or at least in a few hours, because there's the big U.S. debate, which I know I'm on the edge of my seat for. So yeah, I don't know. I guess in not exactly in Nashville, but in Louisville, they've got all kinds of activities going on. Hopefully that doesn't spill into Nashville too much.
Hope not.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Seth, what'd you say?
No, I was just saying, is it 2 p.m. where you are?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to Sorry. Yeah, right, okay.
Our day's just
I
getting
think
started.
Yeah, the U.S. debate is on at 9 p.m., so I'll hopefully be asleep, not have to watch any of it. I'm looking forward to wake up and hear about it in the morning.
Yeah.
I gotta watch this. I gotta wake up super early.
Yeah, it's just been such a crazy year with so much noise in the system. It's hard to really even think about anything. You just feel like you get distracted by all kinds of things bouncing around. So fortunately, Emily told us she's been busy writing songs, so she's been able to tune it all out. So we look forward to hearing some of that.
Some way to do it, for sure.
Cool. Okay, well, if you guys are all loose, I'd say let's get started. I got a little intro clip to play from our Lockeland guys. And then, yeah, let's get the show on the road.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool.
She's in my house wearing my shirt. When the sun goes down, the light remains. I'm one step closer to heaven's gates. Where would I be without you? I would have never known the truth. And that's why I'm holding on to you. That's why I'm never letting go. I'm anywhere with you. 'Cause all I wanna do is drive, drive, drive. Hit the brakes, baby, jump in. No time to stop and we're gone again. Gravel flies, knocks the rust off the bed of my truck. We can ride this ride until the tough falls off. So come on, let's get lost. Lost in the way that you got me feeling, taking me places I've never been.
That's how we just play those videos are good, man. You guys have to do anything.
All right, thanks everybody. We're live. Fantastic.
Amazing. Well done. Awesome.
Right? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so just tell us all a little about what you guys are up to and how you got started, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we're just plugging away, doing the best we can with everything going on. But just like Emily Faye, we've been writing a lot and hoping to release some new music first of the year, and released our current single "Made for Mornings," which is doing well on country radio, and we're thankful for that. And
also got played in the UK quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Chris Country and several other stations over there. Jorvik Radio.
Yeah.
A lot of great stations over there.
So we're just plugging away.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how'd you guys get started as a band? What brought you all together?
Who's still this time?
I'll tell it this time. Yeah. So the three of us have been friends for 8+ years, right and around there, and we've all been in Nashville for 10+ years, and so we would like work for each other a lot. Like, I would work for these guys when I played drums full time. I'd play drums for Kenan. I'd play drums for Mark. We would all write together. We would all play on each other's shows and things like that. And then it wasn't until about a couple of years ago or so, when we were in the studio working on one of Camden's solo projects, that we were singing the harmonies for the song "These Hands" that we released last year, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And we were singing them in the studio, and we kind of looked at each other and we were like, man, we just really feel like there was something there. And then it didn't take any thought at all. We were just like, you guys want to be a band?
Yeah.
We're just like,
trio.
want to do a trio thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. We literally didn't give it any thought. We just
same
dove.
day, just went right.
It really was.
We
just
immediately
dove right
regretted
in.
it.
You guys you brought over the Crosby, Stills and Nash album, and you said that could be us. We could like.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day.
Hey, that'd be
God,
great.
man.
Those guys had a good run for sure.
Oh
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
A small run, yeah, a small run, right?
So, but where are you guys originally? Are you guys not from Nashville? You're from other parts.
Nope.
No, Michael and I are originally from New York, and Camden is from Kansas. And we kind of all just met here, like Michael said, just working for each other, and became really good friends.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, we've all been here for 10+ years now, so we consider ourselves pretty native.
Nashvillians.
Yeah.
I think we could call ourselves Nashvillians.
Yeah, Nashvillians.
By now,
10
yeah,
years,
for sure.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was a word. Sounds good. I like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, Nashville is of course the epicenter of country, so that's the place to be, right?
I would say to anybody who's trying to make it in country music in the States is definitely move to Nashville and be here, be around this city, and be around the music, be around the artists, the song. I mean, it's just so close of a tight-knit group here in the industry that to be a part of is just that's where you just need to be. If you need a job, get a job here in Nashville. Just be here, be around.
I guess the guys in Austin, Texas might argue that a little bit, but I probably
They may.
it's a friendly toss, right?
They may.
Texas is its own country. It's true, you know.
Really
If only that were possible, I think everyone would be better off.
Right?
New York was its own. I'm from New York also, but I live in London. If New York was its own country, New York City, then I'd move back. Then I moved back.
Yeah. It's a great city.
Where you got? I think you mentioned you're from Long Island. You're a Long Islander.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which part?
Went to school in upstate New York and then moved to Nashville right after that.
Nice. I guess upstate New York, they taught you how to drive a truck and shoot a rifle, so you're in good shape.
That's right, man. You know it. Good, the hills and hollers of upstate New York, man.
Well, try being from Kansas, small town Kansas. You know a little more than probably should.
Nice.
Sorry, my dog keeps barking, but he's just watching the show and really enjoying it. So
Good. I'm glad. All right. Well, I think enough of hearing me chatter away. Maybe you guys want to fire up a few songs.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. Let's do it.
We're going to play one that was just in that video that you showed in the intro video.
You'll get the acoustic version.
The acoustic version. This
Yeah,
is Drive.
let's
1, 2, 3, 4.
Baby blue Ford has got me trucking down this cottonfield road. Fast and slow, honey, I don't care. As long as I'm anywhere with you. It's all I wanna do is drive, drive, drive. jumping. No time to stop and we're gone again. Grab the flies, knock the rust off the bed of my truck. We can ride this ride until the top falls off. So come on, let's get on. Yeah. Lost in the way that you got me feeling like you're taking me places I've never been. You gave my love a brand new meaning, like a tattoo on my skin. So hold on tight, scoot on over, girl, you can never get close enough. Pushing past the limit, chasing this thing called love. And drive, drive, drive.
Oh, Camden Live.
When these songs on the radio, when I can hear the beating of your heart, mile markers let us know how far we've come and how far we're gonna go. Whoa, this ride, lost in the way that you got me feeling, taking me places I've never been. You give me love a brand new meaning, like a tattoo on my skin. Hold on tight, scoot on over, girl, you can never get close enough. Pushing past the limit, chasing this thing called love. Hey. And drive, drive, drive. Hey. Hey, go. Hey. The way that you got me feeling, taking me places I've never been. You're giving love a brand new meaning, like a tattoo on my skin. Hold on tight, scoot on over, girl, you can never get close enough. Pushing past the limit, chasing this thing called love. I mean, if you're ready, I wanna feel the rush. And drive, drive, drive. And drive, drive, drive.
Wow, dope.
Great
That is
track.
great to hear. To tell you what, I mean, that is so
Yeah.
fun, man.
I just got my adrenaline
Yeah.
going.
As an audience,
Sorry, it's the best we can do, but it's still a bit of a rush.
even simulated clapping is better than no clapping. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you can take that joke a whole lot of directions.
I believed it. I believed it. We clapped.
That was real clapping. I think people are clapping on Facebook. You just can't hear them. See a lot of rush.
Thank you, Facebook, for joining us and clapping along with us.
That's right. We got one. Well, she's clapping. Here we go. A little clap.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's the story with that song? Give us a little background on that one.
Yeah, we wrote that song. Camden and I wrote that song along with Susie Brown, who's formerly of the Jane Deere Girls. They had a song out a couple of years back called, was it Wildflower, correct?
It's been a
long time.
Probably over 10 years ago.
But we wrote that song with her. We were sitting in Camden's apartment, and I was just kind of fooling around with the chord progression that's in the beginning of the song. And I was like, what does that make you feel like? What does it make you feel like? And I was like, man, it kind of makes me feel like driving, like just driving through, on a summer's day and just taking your girl with you and going for a ride. And, I think we wrote the song a couple days later on and finished it out. And just a super fun, upbeat love song. And we just had we had a great time recording that song, a great time filming that video. It was
Yeah, it's a nice.
it's one of our favorites to play. It's a great opening song. We love playing that one.
Yeah, the driving the car used to be like this metaphor for like, you know, your future, where you're going, leaving everything behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get in your car, at least here in the UK, you just sit in traffic all the time. So I don't know what that means.
Depends where you are. I think.
What you do is go to the store. You get in your car and you just go to the store, then you come back home.
That's right. Well, I gotta tell you guys, when you come out to Europe, have you guys been to Germany?
No.
Want to go?
Germany,
Definitely
they
want to
have
go.
the world famous Autobahn.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
where
yeah.
there's no speed limit, so you just like
God.
Oh yeah.
gotta just see how much nerve you have and how fast you want to push
I'd
your
be
car.
absolutely terrified.
You can bring,
Yes.
you can bring your engine.
I've got an old, it doesn't even go 60. I've got an old Land Cruiser that goes like maybe 50 miles per hour. So
Yeah, you got to
that'd
rent
be-
some
that'd be
sporty
a
little
lot of fun.
German car.
I think that'd just be dangerous.
It was,
At
I was
that
awesome.
point,
I was
you
there just a couple of weeks ago. I was in Germany in the Autobahn, and I was playing. I was in the car by myself, so I didn't have anyone complaining about how loud I played the music. So I had to throw on Peter Frampton Comes Alive, and turned it up as far as I could get it going, and then just 200 kilometers on the Autobahn, screaming all the lyrics to myself. So,
That's
That's
awesome.
funny.
Wow.
What an adrenaline rush that must be. That'd be a cool thing to experience. I like to do that.
yeah,
Good
it's
fun.
good fun. Good fun. Your next trip to
Actually,
Europe.
I don't drive, but like my friend was driving a car on the autobahn, and I was like just there as a passenger, and I was literally just reading a book, and he was like, "Says," it's like what? Like going 200 kilometers an hour.
We're on the Autobahn. Start
Start
sweating.
But like, I couldn't feel it. I guess when you're not driving, you can. It's like when you're on the TGV. Like I couldn't feel it. I was just in my book, and then I looked out the window. It's like.
Oh man, that's crazy. My car steering wheel starts to shake if I go above 70. So my car would not make it.
No, you got to rent a car. You got to get a fast car. You got to get a fast. That's definitely when you're at the auto check-in. They're like, "Do you want an upgrade?" You're like, "Yeah, I could take a little upgrade, a little faster car."
Sport mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, go sport mode. Sport mode in the Kia.
Sport mode in my Kia Sorento. Well, I mean, it's 4-cylinder, so.
Okay, so that's
All
so next
right.
time I'm on the Autobahn, I'm gonna play Drive. That's it. I won't.
Yeah.
I'll throw a
Yeah.
Drive on it. Maybe a little Led Zeppelin.
Please
behind
don't
it.
get into an accident while listening to that song. We'd feel horrible.
That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, the one thing about getting an accident on the Autobahn, you don't worry about the next day because you're done. That's it. They just
probably
take you
true,
out with
yeah.
a mop or something.
Yeah. It's terrible.
All right, you guys got some more songs for us?
We do.
That was it, actually.
That was it.
Want to do Nashville?
Yeah, we do. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Since we were talking about Nashville, being Nashvillians, we should sing a song about Nashville. Falling at the bar at 2 a.m. Ears still ringing from the whiskey jam. I swear that I'm sober, but I'm looking for a shoulder to keep the world upright. Where you from? Where you been? Buy another shot for my new best friend. Winners and the losers can all shine bright through the smoke of the red door light. 'Cause it's your land, my land, know it like the back of my hand. Grew up strong in a small town, started chasing dreams, couldn't slow down. So I'm singing, six stringing, telling you the stories I believe in. 'Cause a dreamer's gonna dream when no one else will. Yeah, that's Nashville. Hey man, we should write sometime. How about 10 a.m. on the 29th? Got a bright idea about a diamond sky in the 615. 'Cause it's your land, my land, know it like the back of my head. Grew up strong in a small town, started chasing dreams, couldn't slow down. So I'm singing, six stringing, telling you the stories I believe in. 'Cause a dreamer's gonna dream when no one else will. Yeah, that's Nashville. When you're slinging dreams, small town. Started chasing dreams, couldn't slow down, so I'm singing, six stringing, telling you the stories I believe in. 'Cause a dreamer's gonna dream when no one else will. So come on and raise a drink and keep that glass filled. Yeah, that's Nashville. Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. Cool.
There's some extra singers
Yeah,
in there,
I
man.
know.
A little extra singer there.
I love the dog singing along. Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, right? It's like extra part. Lachlan's now
Brilliant.
a
quartet. I'm gonna put myself right here. Pretend I'm here for a second while I grab my dog.
Go, quick.
What's the dog's
He'll
name?
be back. Asher.
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 Yeah.
Like
He's
the
not. He usually never barks when we do live.
This is a rarity. Actually.
Yeah. Most of the
He
time,
never barks.
Most of the time when we do a live stream, he'll walk in the room and he'll just sit underneath our feet.
He's literally right here.
And he'll
on
lay
every
down,
live stream.
and he doesn't worry about it, and he's fine.
Yeah.
I think with this one, with this live stream, because we can talk to each other, we can hear y'all. I think he's hearing the voices, and he's like, "Who's in the apartment? Who's here?" There he is.
There he is.
You see him?
He's just below camera. He's just below it.
I'll show you him
Yeah.
so you can see him. I know we're live, but come here, buds.
He does not want to get up. He's like, no.
Okay, there he is.
Nice. What kind of dog is that?
He's freaking out.
Yeah, he usually doesn't bark ever, but
No, usually he's very good.
What
I
kind
think
of
he
dog?
really
What
just
kind of
likes
what,
you.
he liked? Yeah, of course. Not me, probably. Emily. He's like, oh, Emily. I remember Emily.
He's a Bernedoodle. He's a Bernese Mountain Dog mixed with a poodle.
Wow. He's so cool.
Yeah.
It's a big dog.
Huge.
Nice.
So he shouldn't bark anymore. He's in here with us now.
Yeah. He's hiding under my feet now. In the corner. He's like in the
Aw.
corner over here in the wall, just hiding. He's like, I'm afraid.
Nice.
So afraid.
So how's the lockdown been for you guys?
It's it's been challenging like everything else. I mean, we have been getting together and just writing a lot and just trying to take advantage of the. I mean, as unfortunate as it is for shows being canceled for every artist in the world, which includes us. I mean, we had to cancel all of our shows and our tour to the UK. We had to cancel that. So. But again, yeah, we've been taking advantage of the time and really working on our social media. We've got a couple cool projects coming up that we're about to release, and things like that.
We were handed. I think for us, we were handed lemons, and we made lemonade. We worked really hard this year. We still worked and did everything we possibly could to keep pushing through the pandemic, which is I think great. I think a lot of artists. That are, especially the ones who are brand new, who were signed, they didn't get, they had a lot of opportunities to be going on tour this year, but then when all the tour stopped, I feel like they didn't really know what to do in the beginning, and everybody kind of just was like, they just hung their guitars up on the wall and just waited to see what was going on. And I think we just kind of tried to push through all of that as much as we could and do our own live streams. And like the room that we're sitting in now, which is that, we kind of set this up just for this purpose, to be able to do this kind of stuff and, to make sure that we were still, I guess, relevant in 2020.
Yeah.
And then of course, releasing the single was a big help also to keep that going. So we could look back on 2020 and say,
we worked our hardest given the circumstances.
Yeah.
Right. Good. What's it like in Nashville itself? No tourists. It must be kind of weird. Everything.
There's
starting to
tourists.
pick up a
Yeah,
little
there's
more,
tourists
yeah.
now.
It was a ghost town there for a little bit in the beginning stages, but it's picking up now. Yeah, there's more and more people showing up.
Yeah, we're just even over the weekend, just being in downtown Nashville, there's just a ton of people, and you're like, wow, okay. Well, I mean, it's coming back to life slowly.
Yeah,
slowly.
not all the bars are open yet to full capacity. Not all the venues or any places open to full capacity yet. But
I think they're going to 75% at the end of this week.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. And that way we can able to actually get out in front of some of these smaller bars and get there in front of some actual people because we just miss people.
Yeah.
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 It's a shock. It's a shock to we've been punished for some reason. We're all separated.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Makes you want to do something wrong to feel like you deserve it, but no one did anything.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nice. Okay. How about some more songs? I know Emily's ready for more songs. I'm ready.
Emily,
Let's do it.
Let's see. You want to do
Ghosted? Yeah, let's do Ghosted.
Yeah, let's do Ghost. I feel like this
you-
needs a little bit of a preface though.
Yeah.
Because in the day or the age of being ghosted, whether you're the one ghosting someone and not texting them back, or if you're texting someone all of a sudden they just disappear and they ghost you, we're all guilty of it one way or another. I feel like we're either ghosted or doing the ghosting.
You're the victim or the ghost.
Yes, exactly. So
Social media makes it too easy to do that.
Yeah.
It's just too easy. I don't want to talk to you anymore. See ya.
Yeah. So this song is where it all came about with ghosting. You call me up like my phone right when the sun goes down. Say you're lonely and then maybe I should meet you on the other side of town. But the moment I get to where you told me to get to, scour the room, drinking for two, but you're nowhere to be found. Ghosted. Yeah, you really gonna done it again. I should go and get it tattooed on my forehead. Foolish, naive, stupid, ghosted. Yeah, I can't believe when you came floating back to me, I didn't see you right. Apparition dreams on the screen, well it seems it was too good to be true. But the moment I text you, glad that I never met you. I know that you read every word that I said, cause you turned on your read receipts. Oh, ghosted. Yeah, you really gonna done it again. I should go and get it tattooed on my forehead. Foolish, naive, stupid, ghosted. Ghosted. If I'm honest, I wanted you so bad. Now I'm haunted, and you ain't even dead. I'm just ghosted. Dang it.
Oh snap!
I've been ghosted.
Ghosted so hard.
Ghosted. Yeah, you really gonna done it again. I should go and get it tattooed on my forehead. Foolish, naive, stupid, ghosted. Yeah, you really gonna done it again. I should go and get it tattooed on my forehead. Foolish, naive, stupid, foolish, crying to face ghosted. I've been ghosted.
Thank you.
Sorry, I screwed that up there. Hang on a sec. Nice.
Tell you what, man, that audience sound, I just love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to earn it. You got to earn it though. You got to earn it. I mean, you did earn it.
You gotta
but
earn it.
you
You
did
gotta
earn
earn
it,
it.
so.
Yeah. You can't play it for every single one. It's got to be the.
That's right.
Oh, the audience.
That's right.
The big audience love that one. Yes. All right. I hope
Yeah,
the
so-
real audience loved it too. Hopefully,
Yes.
hopefully. Everybody that's actually watching with us, hope you all like that one too.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of comments coming through. So you got a few requests here, actually. You have.
Oh.
What about
Oh,
singing
great.
"These Hands"?
Oh.
The
Till-
cow song,
till
the song about the
cow,
cows.
yeah.
The cows coming home.
Yeah,
I don't explain that to me.
that's an absolute tune.
Did the cows leave? Where do they go? Do they
I mean,
out to
TBD.
pasture?
yeah.
Isn't it?
I mean, the saying "till the cows come home" is kind of like,
Yeah.
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 So you just don't know.
So I think it's a funny phrase though to think.
Yeah.
You think about like till the cows come home. I love you till the cows come home. Well, if the cows
They
never
come home every night,
then
don't they? I mean, don't they?
The cows usually come back.
It
If you
depends.
own a real farm, the cows come back.
Sometimes
If you call them back, they'll come back. But if they're just out there,
if they ghost you, you
Ghost
know,
cow.
what are you gonna
Ghost
do
cow.
about it? Yeah.
My cattle.
yeah, if they're just out
Cattle.
there,
I've been
It
meaning to
just
meet
means
with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love you indefinitely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
You know.
That's it.
Love you indefinitely. Yeah.
We should play that one.
Yeah.
We should play that one.
We will. I think we should. We will. How about
Okay.
that?
Should we play that one now? Is that cool?
Go for it.
All right. All right. Let's do this.
As a roll.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Little birdie told me that you've been feeling it too. Got you wishing on stars that I would settle and make mine. Gathered up some flowers, brought this bottle of wine. That's why I'm here on the doorstep, so let's not waste any more time. Girl, I wanna love you, love you, love you, love you, love you till the cows come home. And I wanna love you, love you, love you, love you, love you like you never known till the cows come. Honey, Mark, get ready. I've got something new. May not be Tom Petty, but I'll be free falling to you. Girl, I wanna love you, love you, love you, love you, love you till the cows come home. And I wanna love you, love you, love you, love you, love you like you never known till the cows come It's like I stumbled on a field of four-leaf clovers. Say the past black night, I'm looking down at the moon. Yeah, life's like a box of Russell Stover. Girl, look what I got when I found you.
Sing along.
And I wanna love you,
Love you,
love you,
love you.
love you till the cows come home. And I wanna love you, love you, love you, love you, love you like you never thought. I wanna love
I wanna love you,
you, love
I
you,
wanna love you.
love you till the cows come home. I wanna love
I
you,
wanna love you,
love you, love you like you never
I love it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If only that could happen in a real audience. When like, yeah, cheers. Stop it. No more cheering. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to work
That'd
on
be
that.
fun.
Sorry. You guys said sing along, and Emily started singing along, and I couldn't figure out how to throw her voice over you, but I would have done it.
I did mute myself anyway because I didn't want to like sing over them by mistake or something.
Right.
You are
That'd be
you're
hilarious.
more than welcome to, Emily.
That would have been the greatest thing to hear. Like us singing, all of a sudden it's like,
This beautiful voice.
Where'd the angel come from?
Absolute tune. I love that one.
Like, they have this whole sing-along part, so we kind of want to join in, but it's like a strange setup to do.
You could have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I it's a tribute to live music and how much we all need this, like the live experience. Because when I played that song on Spotify, and it's a good song, but like when you hear you guys play it live, it's like a whole different dimension. It just like the energy and the excitement. You know, for talking about cows, that's a big deal.
Yeah, who knew that a song about cows would have so much of this?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Those cows coming home, man. Those cows coming home.
Sometimes, like when you listen to a song online and then you see them play it live, like you love it 1,000 times more. You know.
This is it.
Oh, yeah.
Totally different
Definitely
experience, and that's
What was
the
your?
cool thing about music.
Okay, so I'll throw a question up to all you guys. What was your favorite concert? Like when you were younger, when you're like more impressionable about all this stuff, not like when you know all the music and you're studying the cues and how they plug everything, but before you really went down the road to be a musician, what was the concert you saw? You were like, wow, that just blew my mind. Uh-oh.
I know you're
The
an
audience.
answer.
Yeah, my answer is Garth Brooks. He was the first concert I ever saw in Central Park. Was Garth his free concert in Central Park, which is just I actually still have to remind myself that I was there sometimes to be like, oh my gosh, like I was literally in the audience for that. But yeah, Garth was the first one, and he was the reason why I even started doing any music. After that show, I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. So, and here I am doing it, and it's super cool. It's great.
For me, it was actually this was not a country artist. Actually, I was like 13 or 14 or something like that. But one of my favorite bands growing up was Skillet. I don't know if you're familiar with Skillet, hard rock. They're actually like a Christian hard rock band. And so, yeah, Skillet. So I went to one of their shows, and that was one of the moments for me when I was watching their show. And there was just a few moments in their show that just really hit home. And it was the moment when I was like, wow, that's what I want to do. I want to do that one day. You know, I want to be able to be fortunate enough to share my gift of music with people and bring joy. And so, yeah, that was a cool concert.
Yeah, I mean, mine's that's kind of a loaded question. Because I've been to so many different concerts and so many different genres of music, and good music's good music. Doesn't matter where it comes from. It's good music, and you know, even country artists are influenced by like the Beatles and other genres. And so, you know, I've been to Goo Goo Dolls, I've been to Colin Ray, Tim McGraw, Elton John. I mean, all these people, Garth Brooks, and each one brings a different thing to the table. You know, a different talent to the table. When you watch like Garth Brooks, the way he performs and interacts with the crowd, it's like that just grabs you. You know, Elton John, he's so energetic, but then, you know, he's just got such beautiful songs that touch your soul. And so each concert, I always take away something from every show I go to, and remember why we're here, why we do it, and why we love it. So
nice. Emily, what's on your list?
Well, I went to see Fleetwood Mac, and that was like one of the best days of my entire life.
Oh, okay.
But that was more recent. But the first gig I ever went to was Meatloaf. My
he did a good show.
And I tell you, it was brilliant. I loved it. I really loved it. And then Elton John, and also Alison Moyet and Katie Melua, they both quite stand out to me as powerful female singers. So yeah, a lot.
And then Lockeland at the Troubadour was really good for you.
And then Lockeland, yes. Harmonies for days, I tell you. Love those guys.
Seth Graham, what's on your list? What did it for you?
For me, I'd say Radiohead. I saw them at Glastonbury in 2003, and it was just incredible. I thought just the energy of it, and because it's such a big concert and it's on TV and everything, and just so many people there.
And it's Radiohead.
And I got, and it was like one of my favorites, and I got right up near the front, and it was just brilliant. So, yeah, that I think that stands as my favorite date.
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous of that because we didn't know each other at the time, so I didn't see that gig. But we've seen Radiohead together since, but it was like in Manchester under the rain. So like,
Yeah, it wasn't.
Sounds romantic, sort of.
It's been an amazing band, but not as magical as Glastonbury in the sun. But we've seen Björk twice together, and she's my favorite, so that was great both times. Two different tours, and like one was at the festival on the main stage, and one was at which venue was it?
The O2.
It was the O2, yeah. So like huge, like we were very far away. She was tiny.
But at the festival, she was in her like
that place
cocoon.
really sucks. That's the worst place to see a show. The O2.
Yeah, but it was a great show though, because it was like a full like just.
Well, she does like the whole lights and the whole multimedia thing.
Yeah, it was like her last tour, and it was called Cornucopia, and it's like almost like a space opera. Like there's just like costumes, lights, like it's just a whole amazing thing. But then the one we saw before that was Wilderness Festivals. It was outside, and yeah, like she had costumes as well and stuff. It was maybe not as elaborate, but yeah, it was really really cool. And
yeah, she does some really wild stuff. She did like a virtual reality thing where you put the goggles on and she's singing like inside your head and like blowing stuff up. And that's a super cool show.
I feel every time people asked us what are our influences, we was like, tell me about Björk. Like, but like, I just wanted to make clear that that's not all we listen to. But yeah, they're strong favorites. They're amazing.
All right, well, I'll throw mine in. Not the number one because I talk about that show all the time. But I saw Springsteen at Amnesty International in Philadelphia, like 1990 or something like this. And he did a version of The River with Sting, and this was like probably like the killer version of big stadium, I don't know, 100,000 people in Philadelphia, and they played this song for like as they would for like 25 minutes and solos, and brought out 20 different musicians, and then Springsteen and Sting doing the whole lyrics for the River together. That was unbelievable.
Wow,
that'd be cool.
You really got to appreciate, like, a guy like Sting, he just sings. He's like a whole nother level of singing, and like his voice came out and like everyone was like, wow, what was that?
Oh, I bet.
I tell you, just on top of that, I would say that I took my kids to see, or my daughter to see, I did take my son, but I promised I wouldn't mention that. So I took him to see Taylor Swift. But she put on a killer show. I was killed. She sang a cappella in Wembley Stadium, 100,000 people, on stage by herself. No instrument, nothing. I mean, what kind of, guts do you have to pull that one off? That was amazing. Mm-hmm. And she was like in a little thing, that little cable car took her around the stadium, and she had different stages all by herself playing acoustic guitar. I was like, wow. Cool. Off the chart. Really off the chart.
If you can do that, you're doing something right. You control the crowd and handle the crowd like that. That's you're doing something right. That's awesome.
80,000, 100,000 people. It was an insane number of people, and every kid pulling their head off. And
oh yeah, that was the loudest concert I've ever been to. Was Taylor Swift in Nashville.
Oh yeah.
And I could not. I was deaf by the end of it because it was just screaming at the highest level of screams that
Decibels, yeah.
these girls could scream at. I could not. I was like, I cannot believe how loud it is in here. It was crazy. It was crazy loud. Like, wow, man. She brings.
All
it,
right,
though.
so you guys got one more song for us?
Sure.
Yeah, we do one more. Yeah, be awesome.
Yeah, we'll play our this is our current single, Made for Mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2.
How you always smiling when you wake me up, wake me up. This early rising's never been my cup, but now you give me reasons to be pushed out of my sleep, and this is too good to be dreaming away. I used to be a late night party time, sipping on the high life, getting at 5 a.m., sleeping till it's night again, and you showed up without warning, yeah, you got me thinking I was made for mornings. Been getting messages from all my friends. Where you been? If I don't respond, then know the answer is I'm smelling roses on my pillow. Found my sunrise Amarillo. Your eyes come alive with you. I used to be a late night party type, sipping on the high life, getting at 5 a.m., sleeping till it's night again, and you showed up without warning, yeah, you got me thinking I was made for mornings, Gonna trade my dreaming for a dream come true. Dream come true. Never really lived, but now I live for you. I used to be a late night
Party time, sipping on the
sipping on the high life.
5 a.m., sleeping till it's night again, and you showed up without warning. Yeah, you
got me thinking I used to be a late night party time, sipping on the high life, getting at 5 a.m., sleeping till it's night again. You showed up without warning, yeah. You got me thinking I was made for waking up, coffee cup, baby. I can't get enough of kissing you, sunshine and blue. Here and take a look with you showed up without warning, yeah. You got me thinking I was made for mornings.
All right. We'll just keep it going.
That is so fun. I love that.
That's a lot.
I love that. And stop.
There we go.
And
That's it.
Come on.
Yeah, I got to work on it.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so quickly, what's the story on that song? Because that sounds like some moment somewhere.
Oh yeah.
What's cool about that song was we were downstairs in Camden's building at a Starbucks, which is in the building, and there was an advertisement for a breakfast sandwich, and it said on the top, made for mornings. And I go, oh my gosh, that's a song. I said, that's a song. We got to figure out how to get that. That's a title. We have to figure out what is that? Like, how are we going to transfer made for mornings to a breakfast sandwich to a song, and have it, not be an advertisement for Starbucks. But it turned out to be this cool love song, and the idea that the guy was like a huge party animal and meets the love of his life while he's out and changes his life forever. And now that is his made for mornings, is her. And we just thought we had a cool little twist on that.
Nice. So you guys just put that out there in the market that you guys are open to that experience at some point, maybe not
I was
immediately.
thinking that I'm actually just going to start drinking heavily and going out and partying just so I can find the love of my life.
Just waiting for that moment where you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, I want to give her that option of, making me a better person and changing me. So,
Listen, I party all the time. Do you want to stop me from doing that? Yes? Awesome. Great. You're my mate.
This is perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
Every girl in the world.
No, I don't want to do that.
Well, my wife has that struggle, so it's a battle. It's a battle. You don't want to break someone's spirits, and they're just like no fun to play with them anymore. You have to find the right way to do that.
Balance. All about balance.
Yeah. Chains, maybe like handcuffs or something. I don't know. Guilt comes into it. That's your next song. That was awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. So a big round of applause. It's just manual. We're doing it manually this time. So
we'll be hanging out. You're just hanging. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, please.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, having fun. We just keep going. We'll turn
going.
this into like the. I had this actually great chance. I worked for a while for Polygram Records, and it was the Allman Brothers. The Dreams album came out, and we had rented Carnegie Hall for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. I can't remember. It seemed like it went on forever. And they played for 3 or 4 days, and then everyone who played a guitar came to Carnegie Hall and wanted to get on stage and play a couple songs with them. And they ended up just going for 4 days. It never stopped. It just kept going. They'd be like, okay, yeah, we're tired. Okay, yeah, but like, whatever. Van Morrison wants to play. Oh, yeah, we'd love Van. Bring him on. Okay. It just went on and on and on. Oh, yeah, Johnny Cash wants to play. Yeah, sure, bring him on. Yeah. Bring him on. They didn't get off the stage for 4 days. It was crazy.
Wow. It's like a giant guitar pull.
Yeah.
Carnegie Hall in New York. Awesome. Okay, well, Emily, you still with us? You ready to play?
Yeah.
All
Sure.
right. Well, let me see. A little warm-up video for you also, so hang in here. Here we go.
Oh, a warm-up video.
I do have a video for you, of course.
I love it.
Just a little bit crazy, but I know deep down you're just like me, and it's so unspoken, 'cause everybody's got that little bit of broken, looking from the inside out. Waking up to yourself again, nothing but a cold cup of regret and a spoonful of oh, I wonder what she's doing, who she's doing it with. She getting bored of everybody asking where I'm at and if I'm coming, 'cause you keep saying if you snap your fingers I'll come running, but oh no, in case you haven't noticed you're still alone. Keep on throwing out your lines, you can try but I'm not biting, don't care what you do 'cause I'm over it. Stupid is it stupid.
You're enjoying that as much as I was.
Oh no, the Sucks to Be You video is hilarious. My bass player is the boy who like walked in just then.
Right.
Oh, anyway, yeah. Funny.
So how you been? We had you on the show a few months back. I think it was like in April.
Yeah. I mean, I've been okay. I came to Jersey for the summer and just kind of used that time to get a bit re-inspired. And yeah, then went back home for about 3 weeks, and then I'm just back here for 10 days or so, and just back and forth quite a bit at the moment because there's not much going on at home. But yeah.
But you live in London, don't you?
I live in Northampton at the moment.
Okay. The last time I think we spoke to
Northamptonshire.
you were in London.
I was in Northampton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
Yeah,
is not
sorry.
which is not London, actually.
No, Northamptonshire. I'm back and forth from London quite a lot, so sometimes I do stay there a lot. But yeah, but the bricked wall, you know, the bricked wall background, that is my house in Northampton. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we've had you. We're sitting there with your guitar in your lap for about an hour. So probably get you playing it. Pretty good idea, right?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
I'm getting a little feedback on my headphones. You have. Well, maybe when I stop talking, it'll just go away.
Is it like a buzzing thing?
No, it's
Can't
okay.
hear
It's okay.
anything.
Don't worry. I'll turn my mic off.
Sorry. Okay. Do you just want me to play a song? Yeah.
Yeah, play a song. What do you got for us?
Okay, I'm going to play a brand new one actually. So in this whole time, I've kind of been thinking about. I've kind of been taking things back to why I started music in the first place and what was my reason for it. And I think probably like every other creative right now, you're questioning, what on earth are you doing with your life? I mean, you question that every day, a lot of the time anyway. But particularly at the moment, it's been obviously a difficult time for everybody. So yeah, I kind of just used some of it to go through kind of my history with music and written a song about it. Basically gone back to the reason why I started in the first place, and that's what this song's about.
All right. Great intro.
So yeah, hope you like it. 7 years old, sitting at our piano. Playing didn't come easy, but the feeling always did. And there was nothing like when I got it right for the first time. When it's from your heart and soul, you get the best of it. Picked up a guitar at 13, writing songs instead of diary entries. Just a notebook and pen, and my first set of strings, and a pocket full of feelings I didn't understand. When I think about myself back then, it's not about where you're headed, it's wherever you've been when you're feeling broken. Music heals you from within, and it's where it all began. It's part of who I am. You never know if you don't try. That's the reason why. Now I'm playing out my heart, but no one's listening. Start to think of all the things I'm missing, and everything changes when you start to sing along in this crazy wild dream that I've been chasing. Is it something worth living or erasing? It's not about where you're headed, it's wherever you've been when you're feeling broken. Music heals you from within, and it's where it all began. It's part of who I am. You never know if you don't try. That's the reason why. It's taken me a lifetime to see. I didn't choose music, it chose me. And it's not about where you're headed, it's wherever you've been when you're feeling broken. The music heals you from within, and it's where it all began. It's part of who You never know if you don't try. That's the reason why. Thank you.
It's a lovely song. It's a lovely song.
Thank you.
Get the rest of these guys back. That's a great song.
Yeah.
Really love, beautiful song.
Thank you. Thanks.
So when did you write that one?
Very
That's really hot off the press.
When did I write that one? Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
Last week of August, maybe. I kind of had the beginning. I had the beginning of it, maybe like the bones of it, maybe in like July time, and then finished it off in August. Sometimes you just have to sit on a song for a little while so you get it right, you know?
Yeah, I think you did. It's just a beautiful song.
Oh, thank you.
It feels a little bit different than some of your other songs also.
Yeah, it's a definitely completely and utterly a really honest song, and that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to do at the moment as an artist, is just be really honest and write about myself and my thoughts and feelings, because I kind of got out of the habit of doing that for a while, so I'm back into it now.
Nice. Well, it really works. So well done.
Oh, thank you.
So what else been keeping you busy during the lockdown?
Surfing. Did some surfing when I've been in Jersey. I did surfing. What else? Yeah, writing sessions on.
Are you a good
on
surfer?
Zoom.
Is that like a?
I would love to be a good surfer one day. I would say I'm average. I can stand up. That's no. I'd say I'm okay. I'm not professional or
Right.
anything. I just really
Yeah.
enjoy it. I just love being in the
That's,
ocean.
I mean, it's just
Great.
impressive you can go in the water because it's really freaking cold out there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad here. I think winter will be colder, obviously,
Right.
and I've only got a summer wetsuit, so I probably need to sort that out and get a winter one. But yeah, it's just the best feeling, just being out in the ocean. You know,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, it's really beautiful out there.
Yeah,
Nice.
loved it. Definitely helped me get re-inspired to write some more songs and things. So that's good.
And you said you have a couple of gigs lined up?
Yes, so I've got them written down here just so I get the dates right.
Okay.
Well, this year I have one on the 10th of October at Under the Bridge in London. It's actually sold out, which is amazing, but it's all socially distanced and everything, and it's supporting the Adelaides, which will be really cool. Then next year I've got my first full band headline show in a long time.
Wow.
In fact, I think it's one of my first ever full band headline shows, actually. So so that's at the 229 on the 17th of April, all being well, next year. And I can't wait. It's with Modern Age Music, and it's going to be a really great night. And I'm also playing in Northamptonshire, actually, on the 24th of October this year at the Picturedome, which will be cool. So look out for that if anyone's in
We'll
the
have to
hometown.
I'll have to get you on a stage in Camden as well.
Oh, yes, I would love to be there for sure. For sure. Count me in. Count me in.
Cool. Let's hope the new year brings some open doors we can all go through. Hang out in a venue.
I really hope so. Yeah, I really, really hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's safe for everybody involved, I'm happy to be there. So, yeah.
Right. Okay, let's keep you singing. The first song was so great.
Okay.
We want more.
Should I play another new one? Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good
I'll
to me.
go for it. I'll go for it. Okay, cool. This song's called You. You're so Mr. Chill that it drives me crazy, but I love the way you never call me baby. You always seem to know what I want before I know myself. It's taking me a little longer, but lately you got me all in, got me smiling, got me looking at rings. You got me thinking, is this what love is? And maybe I found it, and I know it's not a race. I'm no one for playing games. It's time I caught up to time, 'cause I tell you the wrong time. We found our way with a little compromise. You can always make me laugh, even if I'm crying. You always know what to do without even trying. Yeah, you got me all in, got me smiling, got me looking at rings. You got me thinking, is this what love is? And maybe I found it, and I know it's not a race. I'm not one for playing games. It's time I caught up to you. There's nobody like you. What we got is something good. There's nobody like you. What we got is something good. There's nobody like you. What we got is something good. There's nobody like you. You got me all in, got me smiling, got me looking at rings. You got me thinking, is this what love is? And maybe I found it, and I know it's not a race. I'm no one for playing games. It's time I caught up to you. There's nobody like you. What we got is something good. There's nobody like you. Thanks.
I'll give you some applause on that.
Thank you. I love it.
So good. So good.
Yeah, no, it's great. Really great track. Really great track.
Thanks.
Yes, I don't know. I just want to hear you play more. I'm running out of questions. Maybe it's not a request coming in. I see the internet is asking you for many things here.
Oh, really? Oh, I think one request I've had was Fearless, so I can play that next.
That's a great
Okay,
song.
yeah.
Great song.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll play that one next. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, let me check my tuning, because I don't want it to be bad. Something sounded a bit strange then. All good, guys, all good. I'll say that I'm fine when I'm not really fine. And if I'm being honest, that's most of the time. My skin's wearing thin, hiding my hurt behind a grin. Trying to keep the shade out, let the sun shine in. Discovered a few home truths, no apology, no excuses. Fake it till you make it, doesn't work for us all. I wanna be fearless, I wanna feel cool. Stop comparing every part of me to you. And I wanna see myself the way others do. And maybe it's something, oh, something I gotta grow through. And fear's always gonna be riding shotgun next to me. So it's time to put brave in the driver's seat. Discovered a few home truths, no apology. apology, no excuses. Fake it till you make it. Doesn't work for us all. I wanna be fearless. I wanna feel cool. Stop comparing every part of me to you. And I wanna see myself the way others do. And maybe it's something, oh, something I gotta grow through. It's not always about what's on the surface. We're trying so hard to be perfect. I just wanna be fearless. Oh, I wanna feel cool. Stop comparing every part of me to you. And I wanna see myself the way others do. Maybe it's something, oh, something. Please let it be something, oh, something I gotta grow through. I gotta grow through. I gotta grow through. Thanks.
You know it's not real, but it still works. It still works.
That's brilliant.
That's a great version of that song.
Oh, thank you. I actually spent some time with my good friend Michael Clancy, who plays guitar with me quite a lot, and we kind of rearranged it over lockdown. Because he knew it could be even more beautiful than when I played it. Because I was playing kind of the bass line, string kind of thing, and he was kind of just like, maybe why don't we try this? And I was like, yeah. And now when we play it live together, it does sound so much better. I met up with him the other day for the first time in like 6 months and played with him again. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm so rusty playing with another person because I'm so used to doing it on my own this whole lockdown. But yeah, it felt really good to play again. So that's good. That's cool. Yeah.
Gotta keep playing.
Yeah.
Gotta keep playing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do you want another song?
Yeah, please. Definitely.
Okay. I'm in the drop D zone now.
Okay.
This one's called Badass. I can't remember which ones I played on the stream last time. I don't know if this was one of them. It might have been.
Might have been. I like the song.
But yeah, hopefully demoing this one this week. So you never know where it might end up. But yeah. What does it take to be a badass woman? What does it mean to be in control? Cause right now it seems it's just another thing that I ought to have figured out. How does it feel to have it all together? When do you find you really find yourself? If you're caught up to ticking all the boxes, you might find you're someone else. I give my new position, this girl, limited edition. Hell yeah, I stand up for myself. Hell yeah, I do the same for someone else. Been working so hard, playing a part. Turns out I had it from the start. Yes, I'm badass. can find your way and make mistakes. It's not about following the crowd or just being a pretty face. I know what I want, I know where I'm going. Been having more fun since I quit the game. And if you don't like the good and not the lies, then I'm sorry, but I'm not to blame. I give my new position. This girl is limited edition. Oh, yeah. I stand up for myself. Oh, yeah. I do the same for someone else. Been working so hard at playing a part. Turns out I had it from the start. Guess I'm badass at heart. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Let's take it down. Oh, yeah. I give myself permission to be a woman on a mission. I'm gonna go the distance and make the best of what I'm given. Hell, yeah. Stand up for myself. Hell, yeah. I do the same for someone else. Been working so hard and playing a part. Turns out I had it from the start. Guess I'm badass at heart. Because sweet friend.
All right.
Thank you. Does make me so
You need the electric guitar with that song. You gotta like that.
Yeah.
That's after you do your first set. You come on stage in the whole leather outfit with the electric guitar.
Yeah. I'll just do I forgot I did a festival and the Darkness headlined and the lead singer literally did a costume change and everything. It was brilliant.
Yeah, why
And
not?
I was just like, maybe if I do a long enough set, I could get that in. It was epic.
You just gotta be able to
It was
change
so
quickly.
cool.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. I think he just took off a few clothes, I think, really, and changed his trousers or something. But yeah, it was brilliant. He was incredible. They were incredible.
It's a great track.
Yeah.
It's a great track.
Good
Thank you.
live.
Great set.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
It'll be cool. It'll be cool to do it live with a full band, I think.
Yeah.
Next year.
You went to that
in
drop
April.
D. You're like, oh, it's dirty. It's getting dirty. Yep. Oh, that drop D. Drop D.
Oh, brilliant. Oh.
So when you put your band together, who's in the band now?
So I've got my bass player who's been with me for forever, George Price, who was in the Sucks to Be You video. Bless him, roped him into that one. Sorry, George. Yeah, and then Michael Clancy on guitar and Lewis Jenkins on drums. Basically, Jake Morrell, his band, are also my band. It's kind of similar situation to you guys. You know, everyone knows everyone and helps everybody out. So yeah, it's cool. It's good.
Nice. It's always hard to find a good bass player. So when you find a good one, you got to share them.
See, that's the thing. I've got two men. I had like loads of options for bass players, but I've always gone with always had George. But yeah, that's what's been the most. I've had the most options of bass players, which is crazy because usually they're the ones that you can never find.
That's very
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. It's cool.
Well, that was a great set. Well, thank you so much, Emily.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. We'll have you back in a few months also, I hope. Or maybe we'll see you in person doing a...
Yes, let's do that. Definitely.
Yeah, I got
Count
all the
me in.
cameras now.
Count me in
I got all the
forever.
cameras. We'll have to sort that out.
Sweet man, let's do it. Yeah, that would be great.
Actually, we could. I mean, if you can't put the whole band together, you can just play with your guitar. I mean, you fill up the room anyway, so we find a good spot.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can at least bring one other person. I think everyone's scattered because of lockdown and stuff. But
Yeah, and then,
yeah, I'm
of
sure I
course,
could.
like the club owners are so freaked out. They don't want to have anyone in
Yeah.
the clubs now because they're scared they're going to get shut down.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about it. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, cool. That sounds
When do you
good.
think you'll be back in London?
I'm back on the 7th. Back to London on the 7th. Yeah. And then from then on, I can come to London anytime.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty easy.
Good to know.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Thanks.
Well, thanks
Cool.
again. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Sess, Graham, how you guys doing out there?
We're good.
We're good. How are you?
Enjoyed the show.
It's a good show, right?
Yeah.
When this is very lively stuff.
I really like in your first song, Emily, you have this lyric saying, "I didn't choose music, music chose me."
Mm.
Yeah, I love that. That was really nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think that was the conclusion I got to. Love it. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you related to it. Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm sure like every musician in lockdown has had this kind of like existential moment of like, oh my God. Like,
Mm.
Yeah, even if you're not a
this is
musician.
what I'm meant to do, this is what I want to do, and
Music will do. I'll be
yeah,
honest.
and finding a way. It's strange at the moment, not being able
Mm.
to gig. But you said you're gonna have like a socially distanced gig. That's quite cool. Like we've not really been able to gig lately, other than like
Played in a park once.
yeah, which is kind of with this setup, we just went to our local park and just kind of did a
Yeah.
busky set, thinking like we're in a
Oh.
park, we're outside, we can sit in the grass away from each other. That's
Yeah.
kind of all right. But yeah, in a venue, I have no idea when we're going to be able to play gigs in venues again.
Yeah, I don't know. This is at Under the Bridge, and they've got like half capacity, so it's like 88 people, all in booths of 6 or 4, like table service, temperature check on arrival, hand sanitizer, all of that jazz. So they've put all these kind of regulations in place. Yeah, so I think that's probably going to be the future for the time being. Yeah.
It's really cool that promoters are managing to put that together.
Yeah. I mean, these venues, like all these small independent venues, are so struggling at the moment.
They're really
So are the musicians, aren't they? But
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know. It's tricky. It's really tricky. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
I can tell you one thing that's going to happen is we're going to have one more set from Greenness, so we got that for sure.
Yeah.
Got that.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I was like-
I'm gonna throw in a little. I dug out some web stuff from you guys too, also.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no tomorrow, dream all night. Like shadows on the snow, dance with the light. Feels like my body's hollow, caught in a trap. Dream is the way to follow, dream is the path. Ah, ah.
Yeah, that's a great video. That's a really fun video.
Thank
Yeah, it
you.
was fun to make. Yeah.
I just realized actually, like we said like we played a gig in a local park recently, and the second video is also in a local park, another one.
We do everything in the park.
So yeah, we very much a park band. That's why we're Greenness. And the first video was at the Hoop and Rain, which is a really cool local venue where we did our EP release, our last EP. So yeah, like really missing those venues at the moment.
And where'd you get the name for the band from? What was in your head when you put that?
Greenness is because we like green things, and also our names are Graham and Sess.
It's one of those.
So if you combine them, it's kind of, I guess it turned into Greenness, but that's not very nice. So it's just a nice.
Greenness is not as good. Greenness is definitely not as good.
No, we do wear grey quite a lot. I realize that we don't actually like own anything green. Like Graham's guitar is very much orange, but it's healthy color.
It's a positive sound. It's like a kind of
It's
earthy
like rose.
echo thing going on. And thank you guys for wearing your swanky Camden shirts tonight.
Yeah, right.
And I know the guys in the Nashville guys are saying, "Hey, we didn't get a shirt. Yeah, we're sending it to you. We just it's in the mail. It's in the mail."
They're great. They're really great. Order a size smaller than your usual size if you're a lady, because otherwise you'll be like floating in it, which I'm very happy with. But yeah,
I'm gonna send you a new one. I'm gonna send you a new one. Cool. Okay, you guys ready to knock out a few tracks?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. The first one we're gonna do is called Weatherman. Okay. Ready? Listen to the rain sing. Rain takes out the rain, takes it back to sunny days. Rain takes out the rain, takes it back to sunny days. I'm not ashamed of the way I feel, and I'm not to blame. You knew the deep, and it's never a sign that I should think it is. No, it's never a sign as it feels that you know. Little technical issues here. Always say things you don't sure. Always say things you don't sure. Always say such true. Don't give up on me so soon. So many ways I would love you. My mind don't leave you to blame. So many ways I would love you. My mind don't leave me so soon. So many ways I would love you. My mind don't leave you to blame. So many ways I would love you. Jack's acting
you guys
up.
knock everything over.
Aram keeps cutting out. This is the problem we were having before.
God. Yeah, I hope that was alright anyway, but
Got most of it anyway.
You got most of it. You
technical.
got most of it. So how's the lockdown been going for you guys?
The lockdown is fine. We're hermits anyway, so it's not a big change for us.
But we're recording anyway, so that we lucked out in that way that we're working on our album and we're doing it from home. So it's just given us time to like really dig into that and just put in the hours on trying to get it all right.
Yeah, we're just spending all of our time in this room recording an album, and
But your
That's not funny.
your produced tracks are very complicated. A lot of layers and a lot of remixing of stuff.
Yeah.
it's like a long
Yeah.
conversation.
Sort of regretting that now, but it's yeah.
It sounds more like a full band when it's the studio version is quite different. This is very stripped back in comparison.
Yeah, so we tend to take quite a long while to get it all worked out and just figure out what the song wants to be.
Right.
And that we've had lots of time to do that now, so it's great.
Yeah.
In that way. Yeah.
But we've decided to do live streams every now and then. I think the last one we did was also with you, so that was a while ago. I think it was April.
Yeah, it was April. Yeah, I think so.
So when you offered for us to do it again, we were like, we definitely should do it because it's lots of fun, and also because if we don't, we're gonna forget how to play live because we've just been doing video stuff, and this is really different, you know, like and working on new songs and stuff. So
how many layers are on? How many soundtracks do you guys have on a song now?
Oh, they get it. It depends on the one, but it's usually somewhere around 15 to 20.
Wow.
Like not all going at once, but in parts of them, there's a lot going on. I know people use more than that as well, don't they?
Yeah.
But it feels like a lot when it's just the two of us.
yeah, do you know this guy Jacob Collier? He's like a singer-songwriter, multi-instrument person, producer guy, and he's amazing, and he loves like super complex, multi-layered stuff, and I think some of his, especially like layering vocals and doing a million harmonies and stuff.
Right.
And just been watching his videos, and some of his tracks are just nuts. But it's also like reassuring that, like, you know, there's crazier than us. Like some people are even more masochistic than we are.
Right.
So
You guys could be like Prince. He did albums just by himself. Played every instrument. Did harmonies with his own voice. Played his voice slow, fast. He was just,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
I
Purple Rain.
thought he had-
All of Purple Rain is just Prince. He played every instrument, did everything, did his own harmonies.
that's
Nice.
amazing. Yeah. Like yes, I would like to be like Prince.
Who would?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Right. With that, another track. What do you got for us now?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a new one that's going to be on our next record. It's called Destroy and Joy.
Yeah, great. Cool track. You guys you need a smoke machine in your room there. That'd be really cool, like some smoke and some lights maybe.
We have a smoke grenade somewhere.
Oh yeah, we have that smoke grenade because when we did the video for Dance with the Light, the clip we showed earlier, the videographer Sheridan suggested it was like, oh, it would be really, really cool if we had like smoke, like green smoke. So we went to this like really dodgy military shop to get a smoked grenade, and we didn't use it in the end for the video. I don't know, just didn't. It just didn't
You probably don't want to set it off in your room.
For an agency.
Your neighbors are probably going crazy already. I think if your room starts billowing out with smoke, they might get real upset.
Yeah, I think you're not supposed to use them inside. I think that can be actually quite dangerous, but one day we'll use it for a video.
Okay.
What should we do next?
Building memories?
Graham's just changing over to his acoustic guitar. We're going to do something a bit more chill.
Okay. Can you give me a level?
How's my reverb? Yeah.
Do you want more of it?
Just a little bit. How's the sound for you guys?
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good.
We're trying not to overwhelm the amp so it doesn't cut again. Sends me away. Fear in my heart. Tears won't inside of me when we used to spend building memories. How should your heart is mine. Your heart is
Oh, good track.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like
Our cat only likes like more acoustic songs, so like you can see her on the sofa like tensing up when we do like the loud ones and just relaxing.
the cat's happy.
Oh, she's so happy when we play that one. Like she's kind of like upside down.
I'm getting a cat in 2 weeks. It's
Yeah.
a big adventure, yeah.
Awesome.
Being shipped over, is it?
Yeah, well, it's a little kitten, so we're actually getting it from Peterborough.
Yeah.
Peterborough.
Cats are the best.
Yeah, I'll let you
Good
know.
decision.
My wife is a very tidy person, so we're worried that the cat is going to destroy the balance in the house. But she's been weakened over lockdown, so now we're going to get a pet.
They're quite tidy. They just destroy the textures. Any texture they'll just lay into.
Yeah, she eats all the plants as well, which is annoying, but she's a cute cat.
Small
So.
person.
Should be fine. I'll let you know.
Are we doing In the Winter?
Yeah, should we do another quiet one for the kittens? All the kittens watching Camden live.
Yeah.
We were going to do some synth ones, but that wasn't to be with our setup today, so we'll have to wait.
Go with what you got. That's what happens in live stuff. Go with what you got.
Exactly. Like the first song we played, I play bass on it normally, and it sounds great with the bass, but we don't have a bass amp, so. So I played.
Need to sort that out.
So I played the egg.
Right.
Yeah, this song is called In the Winter. It's kind of old, but like it's everyone's favorite, and I guess it's kind of winter now. Like the temperatures dropped so much, like in the last few
winter.
days. Yeah, it definitely does. So. Saturday, the savage guy whispered in my ear. And what she said is rather sad. It's time to disappear. It was cold, wet, dry. I came over to say goodbye. It was cold, wet, dry. I came over to say goodbye. And I've never seen so many flowers blooming in the winter. Never seen so many flowers blooming in the took my hand, and what she said was insufferable. I still don't understand. It was cold and warm, wet and dry. I came along to say goodbye. It was cold and warm and wet and dry. I came along to say goodbye. And I've never seen so many flowers blooming in the winter. Never seen so many flowers blooming in the winter. In the winter. Have you ever seen so many flowers blooming in the winter? Ever seen so many flowers blooming in the winter? In the winter. Thank you.
Right, great. We got everyone back here now, so a little different than country music. I think you guys
Hey everyone.
mix it up a little bit. I think that's the great thing about Camden that we're trying to bring to these shows is the mix of different kinds of music. It's like
Yeah, that's cool.
we're so spoiled in Camden because you have the whole range from heavy metal to folk to rock to jazz, reggae, country music. It's Camden's just a phenomenal place for listening to all kinds of different sounds. And one of the reasons we started this project is because I found myself getting into a rut where I was playing the same music over and over again. And then I thought to myself, like, where do you find new music? Like, you have to make a bit of effort, otherwise you just listen to the same stuff over and over again. And then I thought, well, if you're good enough to play in Camden, you must be pretty good. So then I just started listening to all the music from all the venues where they were playing, all the bands were showing up, and I was like, wow, these like some amazing artists just half a mile from my house. So I thought, wow, there must be amazing stuff going on all the time. And then we put the blog together and we started capturing all the information about who's playing, and it just got better and better and better. And then it didn't take much to get one ring out from that to connect with all kinds of people who haven't even played in Camden yet, but hopefully will lure you guys in and have an awesome set and hang out and throw an after party in Emily's flat, all that kind of stuff.
It's a really, really great project.
Yeah, we'll come hang out
We'll be there in a heartbeat.
for sure.
I know, you guys would be. We just gotta just find a way to get on an airplane.
That's it. Yep.
It'll come back at some point. I'm sure we've all lowered our expectations so low right now that eventually there'll be good news. We'll just be overwhelmed by. We won't believe it.
True.
So,
Yeah.
so Graham says you guys have one song to play us out with. I think it's. We'll let you guys go. I know in Nashville must be like time to go have a barbecue or something.
We're not that exciting.
Yeah, we've just been
It's
hanging
so
out, doing some work and stuff.
Oh,
We're listening to hanging.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys our new T-shirt. See what you think. So we have the Camden shirt, right? And then we found this tattoo artist, and she made this really cool design for us. Can you guys see that?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Hang on the way.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Wow.
You see that?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's actually very unhappy with me because we printed it backwards somehow. It's reverse, so we gotta fix it.
It looks mirrored.
But I had this idea that, so of course, we have to make a rock and roll shirt, some kind of thing. And, and in fact, a lot of the country shirts are pretty freaking cool. Those country western shirts are pretty cool with all the stuff and the colors and all this stuff. But then I thought, hey, what's unique about Camden? And then we did a little research and read about the history of Camden. Because, underneath every place that's cool, there's a backstory. And the backstory in Camden is sort of like, so Camden started maybe in the 1780s even, something like this, and was an outpost where you rode your horse out of London and you stopped in Camden on the way out. And basically every place beyond Camden, there were highwaymen and you could get robbed or killed or end up in all kinds of trouble. So it was a bit of an outpost. And it was this like crossroads place. And the first pub was called the Mother Redcap. And it was a place where, the society people and also all the outlaws mingled. And all the activities you could imagine were happening kind of in this particular zone. So there's some great stories about, I get into it for hours because I talk about all this stuff. But it's just a history of lawlessness and rebellion and kind of trouble and getting into trouble and,
That continues to
unexpected
this day.
activities that can happen. So, and there are other stories, but I think these stories haunt Camden. And at night, of course, all the spirits get loose. And then when people are playing music, the spirits join us in dancing in all the clubs. So we have the idea to make these T-shirts tapping into some of these themes. And
Cool.
my favorite theme is the, you guys maybe not know in Nashville, but Camden was also a big horse market where they were dragging goods across all of London because the barges stopped in Camden. And there were hundreds of thousands of horses lived and died in Camden during the industrial age. So I think there are a lot of really angry horse spirits that are with all the stones of Camden. And when you play music, they liberate themselves and they want to join us in freedom and kind of getting away from our day-to-day lives. And anyway, that's what's on the shirt.
Wow.
Liberated ghost zombie horses.
You're gonna read the t-shirt.
I showed it to you.
Is that backstory?
It'll make more sense now that I explained it, right? This shirt's going to have to come with a graphic novel. Of course. it's
Okay,
guitar.
yeah.
I see the horses
cool.
now.
Yeah.
I didn't see them before. Cool.
Yeah, you'll see them better if we didn't screw up the artist design. She was very unhappy with me today. She's like, "Oh, that's interesting. Backwards, but it's nice."
I like ghost horses.
Ghost zombie liberated horses that love rock and roll and guitar-based music. Hey guys, well, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It's been a fun show. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun, but of course, I don't get out much anymore. So this is like having people over, but not having to leave and not having to clean up. So.
That's kind of get.
As good as it gets. Right? Okay, well, thanks again. So we'll let Sess and Graham play us out, and I wish you guys all well, and thanks again, and look forward to hearing your new releases, and keep us posted, and we'll put them up on the site, and hopefully we'll get out in the real world and enjoy a gig with you soon.
That'd be great.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
guys.
thanks
It's
so
been
much
great.
for having me.
Thank you.
Great job. Sounded great.
Okay, Sass, over to you.
This is a song called Blurry, and it's about ghost horses. That's right.
On the fly, she wrote a new song for us. You don't get that in America. It's a European thing to be that quick.
Always all that I can see. Always dreaming every way. But all the love, everyone else, going wild inside you. Only inside you.
Really still loves that. You can't get enough of that. Yeah, I know, it's good. It's good, isn't it? Hey, thanks again, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
See you guys on social, on the internet. Everyone watching out there, please follow these guys, like it, check out their Spotify stuff, click, make love to the algo. Everyone needs to love the algo. That's all there is these days. Hey, we also we put up our own Spotify playlists, so you guys are all on there someplace.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
awesome.
sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. It's I don't know. I tried to build it around like emotional states, like Camden chill, Camden rock, Camden, I don't know, pissed off. I don't know. We figure it out. Anyway, thanks again, guys. I'll let you all go. Yeah. If
Thanks so much.
what else to say? There it is. Good show.
Well, thank you for having us.
It's a great time. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Have a great
thanks,
evening
guys.
/ afternoon.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Thank you.